Hey, welcome to FTM Transformers on YouTube. Today is Thursday. I'm Colby. I used to be one of the Tuesday guys, but I'm moving to Thursday, so it's nice to greet you all. Can't wait to see what the future holds for us. This week, though, we're going to be talking about the lack of representation in the media. I would say that in the last few months, there has actually been an increase in representation in the media. However, it hasn't all been positive. You can take the interview with Katie Couric. You can take Janet Mock's interview with Piers Morgan. Both of those interviews were just terrible on the interviewer's part. I would say that Katie Couric was really insensitive, and Laverne Cox, she completely handled herself like a pro. It was pretty awesome to see her just be able to basically say what we all say on a personal basis, is it doesn't matter what I do or don't have between my legs. Let's talk about the journeys. Let's talk about the struggle. Let's talk about something positive as opposed to the gender aspect. And then you have Janet Mock, who was with Piers Morgan, and he said that he was an ally. He said that he was on our side, but in the initial interview, he completely obliterated that. There's no way that he's an ally. There's no way that he truly understands. And the way that he conducted himself after the fact on Twitter was completely unnecessary. And it was wrong. It wasn't handled properly. You know, I remember when Chaz Bono was on Dancing with the Stars, there was a lot of controversy. You know, should he be on the show? Can he be on the show? I don't want my kids to see that. But you know what? He did an awesome job. He wasn't there to support or to throw out any agenda to anybody. He was there to dance. And he wasn't the best dancer, but he was able to reach a new set of ears and eyes and basically open up to the conversation of, hey, trans people exist, and they're normal people just like us. They're famous, they're not famous. You know, some of them are big, some of them are little. He was able to open the door and make it, not necessarily make it more comfortable, but make it where people were asking questions. And then you have Laverne Cox and Janet Mock, and you have all these famous people coming out who are basically saying, we're here to stay, and we want to educate people. And that's the kind of representation that we need. We need strong transgender people who just want to educate people. They don't want to talk about their surgeries. They don't want to talk about their hormones. They don't want to talk about anything like that, but they will if it's done in the correct format, if it's done properly. They just want to educate. They want to let people know that it's not a mental illness, that it's not something that can be cured. Because even after some people have surgery and they do their hormones, you know, they still have that struggle of becoming who they truly are. It's not a fix-all. And I think that kind of representation needs to be brought forth. They need to see that we are just normal people. You know, we have jobs, we go to school, we have families, we want families. You know, life isn't perfect for us, and people understand that, but I think that a lot of people don't understand why we feel this journey needs to be taken. And I think that is what needs to be brought to society's eyes. And I think that the best media for trans people right now is the online community, YouTube, Twitter, Tumblr. You know, places where we can truly express who we are without being feared of losing everything that we have. Yeah, sometimes issues arise and you have rude people and insensitive people, but for the most part, if you're a beautiful person on the inside, you're a beautiful person on the outside. And people are going to pick up on that, and they're going to support you, and they're going to be there for you. And I think that is what needs to happen. We need to expand and be able to transition from being online to being, you know, on the television, being in print and things like that, because we need to be able to have our presence everywhere as opposed to just allocated to this one little area of the universe. We deserve more than that. And I think that we're on the right path. I think it's going to take a while, but we're definitely on the right path. We're headed in the direction that we need to go. And I'm really excited to see where it's all going to end up. You know, in the next 10 years, who knows? Things could be completely different. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have an awesome weekend, and I will see you next week.